Adorned with balloons and decorations in the colors of this country's national flag, the West St. George Secondary School celebrated 20 years of providing secondary education to hundreds of students on Monday, September 16, 2024. This milestone is especially touching for both past teachers and students of the school, as they spent the occasion reminiscing on the challenges that they had to endure to make the school what it is today. When the West St. George Secondary School was established 2 decades ago, it mainly housed students who were unsuccessful in their common entrance. This meant that the teaching staff of the school were not only tasked with preparing these students for their exit exams in the next 5 years, but also with bringing them up to speed with other students across the country and the Caribbean who passed their examinations.
So there was much need for remediation. Lots of remedial work focused on English. We started with basic spelling, recognition of letters, simple words, and math. We had to do the basic computation, where we looked at addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. We started with the basics. In addition to that, our uniform at the time was one of a kind. In other Caribbean countries, you have uniforms of all various colors and styles and so on, but in St. Vincent, we were accustomed to plain top, solid bottom, and that was it. But at West St. George, we had a different uniform. We were bold enough to take that step.
For those who know, in that year, that was we were the first batch of students to enter. At that time, we weren't wearing white shirts, and today I choose purposely to wear a baby blue shirt for this interview because we were labeled, well, the guys, we were labeled as Central Water and Sewage Authority guys who share the bills.
Many of our students who were written off at an early age, especially from our first group, are now successful and contributing citizens in all areas of society, right here in St. Vincent, the Grenadines, and throughout the Caribbean.
In 2004, I did not pass the common entrance exam. Mind you, I would have done common entrance also in 2003. I didn't pass, and thankful to the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I was afforded another opportunity in 2004, which I also did not pass the common entrance examination at that time. So I was given space at the West St. George Secondary School. Going to that school, you felt like a failure because that's how people made you feel. Especially in the morning when you have to be at the bus stop and you're the only one in this baby blue shirt while everybody else is in grammar school and the other white uniform. You were the only one to stand out. So persons would have been troubling you, and you knew going to that school at that time you didn't pass the common entrance examinations. It was very easy for persons to point you out. Every student that sat in that room with me, those who were successful, that is, we all met at the St. Vincent Community College together. And I went to the St. Vincent Community College, technical division, and I would have done business administration. And since then, I've been working in the administration field at different ministries within the government sector. I have had the opportunity after I graduated from the technical college to work at a law firm. And since then, I've been within the field of business to present. And as much as there are times when I felt as though I was a failure, I thank God for teachers who reminded me that I am not a failure. I thank God for my parents. I thank God for my siblings and my grandparents who reminded me that it's not where you go, but it's you have to be the one to show people that what they are perceiving of you, or rather what they would have misconceived about you, you are the one who has the authority in your hands to change that.
In 2009, our first batch of students to write the CSEC exam achieved a 59.4% pass rate. Our top student was Keon Constance, a male student. In just 10 years after that, in 2019, the West St. George Secondary School marked a new milestone when it achieved a 78.24% pass rate at the CSEC exam and ranked 8th among the schools in this nation. This was followed in 2020 with an 83.34% pass rate. This time around, the males outperform the females. I just want to say to the guys, don't sell yourself short. It's okay to be male, bright, and want to excel.
I stand here today to proudly say, as a product of the West St. George Secondary School, that I have a bachelor's degree, I have a first master's degree, and presently doing a second master's degree, and I've been doing extremely well. I also have a business that I am the proprietor for, and I am doing extremely well in that field. And I thank God not only for His grace and His mercy, but also for the ones who He placed in my life at the West St. George Secondary School, and that is all the teachers who would have been instrumental in my life. I am very happy. I am very, very happy. There's always room for improvement, and I know West St. George has some of the best teachers that anyone could ask for. What the children need to do now is, when you go to community college, you sit down and you be very focused and know that it's not where you come from. Because in my time, we had that. When we had to introduce ourselves the first day at college, you know, many persons will look at you because you're from West St. George, and then they will think, oh, there's no competition there. But once you put your mind to something, you can achieve, and achieve it well. So I'm very proud of my school for gaining over 60% pass grade for this year's CXC.
The West St. George Secondary School has spent the last decades encouraging students to become successful in non-academic fields, and is reaping the benefits today as the school is well versed in several areas, including sports, art, and music.
This year we won a commendable performance again with 63.67% pass rate. Students of West St. George Secondary School, this is for you too. We have had many successes at sports, starting with cricket. We haven't played cricket in the last couple of years, but you will see there that we have been doing very well in cricket also. 2015, we were second in our zone. 2016, we won in the zone. And the St. Vincent Community College normally hold a competition, and we have won several times in that competition. We have had students representing St. Vincent on the 15 and on the 19 overseas, like there is Jaheen Walters. And we also had Alex Samuel representing the under 15. To sum it all up, we have many chefs, accountants, bank tellers, fashion designers, teachers, technicians, masons, and carpenters, all graduated from West St. George Secondary School. Just wanted to know good things are happening at the West St. George Secondary School, and come on board and support us.
This is Jada Chambers reporting for Searchlight Online.